So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. Now, first down throw for Ward. Oh, he puts another ball up for grabs, and this one's also intercepted. Picked up. The address is 347 Don Shula Drive in honor of the legendary coach. The stadium is Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens, Florida. So good to have you here with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson getting set for kickoff here. Greg, no matter how many ways we look at this game, it always comes down to one stat, doesn't it? How you take care of the ball.
Yeah, it's just so crazy, Mike, that every single week, no matter how complex these matchups get and how many factors there are to determining who wins and who loses any game in the NFL, at the top of the list, the most important metric that everybody studies, can you protect the ball on offense and can you take it away on defense? And I don't think today's matchup is any different. Can you be aggressive and take care of the ball? And on defense, if you get your opportunity to take it away and get it back to your offense, you've got to make the play.
And he'll wind his way to about the 38-yard line. That is Cooper DeGene in there for the stop. Throwing on second down. May. Rolling right, taking a shot downfield for Smith. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete. Here's 3rd and 7. He'll try to get this one on the ground. And he's going to be brought down behind the line. This defense fired up to start the game. It's 4th down.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and the defense that can run to the ball, they're able to get you down for a loss.
A gain of 16 yards. First down.
They'll turn and hand this one off. Not much there, maybe a yard. From the 46, here's 2nd down and 9. They'll stick with him again. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. 7th play of this opening drive, and here's 3rd down. Complete. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. From out of the gun, here's May. He'll go right and find his running back. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. It is 2nd and 6. Working out of the gun, it's May. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And the Dolphins come up with the turnover.
And that's just got to be a really deflating way to start this game, Mike. I mean, you work on this opening script all week long with the expectation that you're going to start fast, and then you come out early, careless with the ball. They knock it loose, and create the early takeaway.
And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
It's now second and 6.
From out of the gun, he'll throw.
So you decide to put the ball in the air deep in your own end zone. That's fine. But the internal clock of the quarterback, it's got to speed up even a little bit more. You cannot hold the ball in this part of the field. And tell you what, he takes the sack, but he's lucky it wasn't safe. The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up fourth down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. Blown back in the backfield. They'll get the carry here. And they'll take this down inside the 35. It's a pickup of 13 yards. Good for a Patriots first down.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Give him 10 more on that one. And another first down.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
So that'll do it for a fast-moving first quarter of play. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And we're back to South Florida after this. Time for the second quarter. Patriots with the football as they've got it with first and 10. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's second and 6.
Second and 6.
He'll try the right side this time. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. Third down. They need 5. Operating from the shotgun. It's May. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stomped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's second down. To throw is May. Forced out wide. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. It's third and 4. May going to look to throw. That's hauled in at the 2. And he'll take it on in. Elijah Arroyo. Touchdown, Patriots.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Here's Smith to return it. Great coverage there by the kick team. He's down inside the 10-yard line.
70 Rangers.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And the pressure too great. He's sacked in the end zone. That's a safety. So first the decision to throw down here backed up near your own goal line. And the defense gets to the quarterback, sacking him, Greg, in the end zone for a safety.
Mike, anytime you're willing to call a pass backed up this deep in your side of the field, you have to trust that your quarterback is going to have the clock in his head to get the ball out of his hand. In this case, he holds on to it too long. The defense is able to get to him in the end zone, and it results in the safety.
The drive will start on the ground, and he'll get about 5. Second and 5.
Brings up second and 5.
Here's a toss as they look to run. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. This is 3rd and 6. Throwing is May. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
And the Patriots first down.
Man in motion is Smith. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. He works free, right side, and he will go all the way. Touchdown, New England. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible. Nothing fancy here. This was old school throwback smash mouth football, and they're able to pick up the 2-point play.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. The throw on the run is complete. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
That's good for a Dolphins first down.
Ready?
1st and 10.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. A throw on the move is caught. And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8. Here's 2nd and 2.
Let's go.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Oh, falling away. What a throw. He drops it in there. And he will score. Touchdown, Dolphins. Using the tight end to get to the end zone. Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime. They face 2nd down and 7. To throw now, May. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And fortunately, one of his teammates downfield comes to his rescue and retains possession after the big play. Here's May to throw it on 1st down. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
He'll let one go down the middle. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
The Pats going to stop it here. They'll use their 3rd and final timeout. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down. So now they'll send out Evan McPherson for this field goal try. This is going to be from 53 yards out. that one. Bounces off the crossbar, but it goes in. It's good. And the Pats add on to their lead. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
Quarterback's trying to give his big tight end a chance to go up and use that large catch radius. Unable to connect. Little letdown here for the tight end community, Mike.
Forced out wide. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 31 yards.
Mustang 19. 70 Lions. 1969.
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. Off he goes. And he is out of bounds at the 2-yard line. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down. That is caught to the goal line and in. Matt for 10. Touchdown Miami. Now Andres Borregales for the extra point. He gets it to go. And the Dolphins are back within 6. Maybe a little early for this here in the third quarter. They want to get it back now. So here comes an onside kick.
It's a risky call here, but I understand what they're thinking. You find yourself down in the third quarter. How do we steal some possessions? How do we get the ball back to our offense to cut into this deficit? But now in return, it's your defense that now has the tough task.
On the toss, they'll run. The hold closes quickly. They'll pick up about 3. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 7. A handoff as they try to run it here. He'll push forward for about a yard. Terrific interior performer Jeffrey Simmons on the stop. Throwing on 3rd down is May. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That's in the end zone and intercepted.
Well, with this guy might lose a little bit, Mike, as he gets long in the tooth. He certainly makes up for it in experience. You're not going to be able to do a lot of things to trick him on the back end. He reads this play right from the jump, makes a great break on the ball. That ball hits his hands more times than not. It's going to be a takeaway.
And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll tuck it and take off.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Back to throw. He'll get this out to his running back. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. A couple of first downs to start this drive. They're 1st and 10 up at the 42. Up the middle they go. Gets to the edge at the 30. They finally track him down, but what a run as they'll mark it at the 10-yard line. Now it is 1st and goal. They'll look to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Now after after taking that loss on the sack, it changes your entire approach offensively. You go from playing for 6 to now everything is just about coming away with points.
And he's in! Touchdown, Dolphins! That's his second touchdown tonight. The extra points up and good. The Dolphins have taken the lead by a point here in the third. So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
35-yard line.
On play action, here's May. This throw left side, taken in by Johnson. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
That's good. Patriots.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. This is Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. On 1st and 10, here's May. He's going to let this one go deep. And that is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Handoff here, up the middle. There he goes, inside the 30. Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25. They get 21 on that one. First down, New England.
21 yards. First down, New England.
They'll stick to the ground. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
A loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11 at the 22-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. Elijah Arroyo. Touchdown, Patriots. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. And he's going to go down right at the line of scrimmage. They stop the 2-point drop. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This just does make it to the landing zone. It's taken at the 20. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. This is 1st and 10. Throwing now from the gun. Oh, he's got a man running with them, and they connect. A big one here in the fourth quarter. An even 40 yards. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10.
19 tight. 19 tight.
He'll look to throw. Pass complete. He's got Calvin Ridley. New England going to take their second timeout. About just 50 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter.
Let's go now.
Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down. The Pats going to stop it here. They'll use their third and final timeout, and the clock will stop with 45 seconds left in the game. Moving to his right. And he's forced to just get rid of it here. Now they're going to have to regroup and try again on third and goal.
Here we go. Stretch.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Moving outside the pocket. And he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's fourth and goal.
Here we go. Here we go. 70 Lions. Go.
They'll throw out of the gun. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied. And they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Now a big play here. Dolphins will go for two. Out of the gun. He'll throw. And that is incomplete. They get the touchdown. Take the lead. But it remains a one-point game. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. Here's first down.
Crazy, crazy, crazy.
Man in motion is Smith. To throw on first down is May. That's going to be incomplete, so no help there. And we're likely down to a final snap. He'll try again here. It's second and 10.
Crazy, 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 crazy.
They'll send a man in motion left. Here we go. One final play. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play. What about this crowd getting even louder before third and 10? To throw is May. Forced to his right. And that's going to be intercepted. The Dolphins are going to come up with a late turnover, but it will only matter to the stat keepers. This ball game is over. So, fins up. It's a win for the Dolphins. What a finish to this one. The defense comes up with the interception.
Man, I got this right. My head not to my bed. You know I'm poppin' tag. But man, I got this swag. Man, I got this swag. My head not to my bed. You know I'm poppin' tag. But man, I got this swag. When I serve, now I be surfing swag. I'm on hypnotic, exotic, polo on my body. Got a bad girl beside me. And a friend right behind me. And I'm swag. I'm surf. I'm swag. I'm surf. I'm swag. I'm surf. I'm clean like this detergent. No, by the zone. Yeah, strong. And you know I'm on 'cause I'm swag. I'm surf. I'm swag. I'm surf. I'm swag. I'm surf. I'm clean like this. Okay, I fall off in the club with a pocket full of bands. Big stupid friends like I'm wrapped up in saran. Swag super cool, blowing strong like a fan. And my chain shining hard, it just gave my neck a tan. Pockets on Popeye 'cause they swole off that spinach. Peachtree swag, you can call me Mr. Lennox. Bottles in my hand, putting on just like cable. Surfing off the sand like I'm surfing. Kelly's like the swag.
A city known for its incredible skyline, its nightlife and beaches, today centered around this venue, Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Glad you could join us, football fans, as we get ready for kickoff. It's Kate Scott and Brock Hewitt up in the booth. And Brock, I want you to take us back down to the field. When you were a player, what are these moments like just before the game begins and you take the field for the first time?
Well, you wish you could hit fast forward. You wish you could just get to this, right? Because you are so ready to go. You've done all your work over the course of the week. And I think this is where it is a little different than maybe my era a couple of decades ago. These guys visualize. These guys self-talk. There is so much mental work being done. They've already played this game in their mind in many ways, and they're just ready to go.
And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You can throw beyond the sticks. And really create some indecision now defensively.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time.
Dragon 60. Go.
Milroe throwing on 3rd down. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. Here comes the Titans punting unit. And this doesn't just reach the end zone. He kicked that one all the way through. It's for a touchback. All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. Throwing off the play fake. Finds him on the crossing route. And no yak this time. They got on him quickly, down at the 32-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual-threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
On 1st down, they'll run. That's a nice running there on that 7-yard gain. Make it 2nd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he's set out. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Don't you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game the defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
70. 70 range. 70 range.
He's dropping back to throw. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Titans get the football on the first turnover of the contest. Titans to the line now. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Starting the drive with a give to Jones. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock him backwards.
And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down. Now we'll give up the middle to Jones. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
It's a loss of a yard.
Let's go now.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
70.
At the 43-yard line.
Shotgun now for Milroe. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
I like that right there, Kate. Early in this game, show your cards. Double this guy. They know his ability, his reputation. Make somebody else beat you.
Now a design run. Here's Milroe. And they stop him after he picks up about 5. That's going to bring up 4th down.
You know, gains that seem a little tougher to get against the front. Gosh, this QB just makes routine. Such effortless running to pick up a handful on that designed run.
Milroe to throw on 4th. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Fights his way through a tackle. And the Dolphins will take over along the midfield stripe after the interception and return.
Their first pick of the game comes at an awfully big moment. Really, it just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And this one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
Got ready. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Ready.
Back now, pressure coming. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to have 1st and goal when we begin our 2nd quarter. So we saw dueling interceptions in a turnover-laden 1st quarter. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this.
Yo, get the fuck out my live, bro.
Ready.
We're back for the 2nd quarter. Dolphins in a real good spot to score.
Here we go. Ready.
From the red zone now. Chased out to his right.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you play a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he can get the 1st down.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. He's going to keep this one. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short.
That's all you could really expect from a sneak, Kate. 1, maybe a couple yards. So in that way, their job was executed.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Dolphins get the game's 1st points here in the 2nd. This is Andres Borregales trying to tack on the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And they add one on to their 1st touchdown of the contest. Now Borregales on to send it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it. 1st and 10. They'll start with a give to Jones. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
At the 37.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Milroe hangs on to it. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
And not much scoring to this point, as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Hard Rock Stadium after this.
60 Bison. 60 Bison.
First down throw here from Milroe. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Dolphins will take over along the midfield stripe after the interception and return. That last interception gave them a chance to take the lead, partner. And now their defense gets them another one so they can start growing this advantage.
Yeah, this defense letting them know we don't want to defend a small lead. Here's the ball again. Go get us a 2-score advantage this time.
That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that is the Dolphins' first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Pass play now. Here comes the pressure, and he's going to be dropped by the Titans. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Brings up second down.
Ready?
Back to throw. On the move, headed right. Throw right side, caught by Smith. He's got it in the red zone. And he will take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins grow their lead just before halftime. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Now Borregales.
Nigger.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Short pass brought in. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here we go. Set.
From the gun, Milrow. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Dolphins get it back after...
Bro, shut the hell up, bro. I just got a pick.
We have seen this happen before, partner. 3 interceptions in a row. We're going to spare the quarterbacks who've done it. Not going to mention any names, but
freaking loser.
List that he wanted to join.
Yeah, he probably stopped throwing the ball. Like, stop throwing the ball. You said it out loud?
No, that was out loud. Yeah. He's got Smith. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40.
Being on some chill, we go 0 to 100 real quick. They be on that rap to pay the bills, and I don't feel it, not even a little bit. Oh Lord, know yourself, know your worth. My actions being louder than my words. How you soul, but still sold down to earth. Wanna do it, we could do it on the turf. Oh Lord, I'm the rookie and the vet. Shout out to the I ain't holding down the set. All up in my phone looking at pictures from the other night. She gon' be upset if she keeps scrolling to the left, dog. She gon' see some that she don't wanna see. She ain't ready for it. If I ain't the greatest, then I'm headed for it.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the so-called Silicon Valley and Levi Stadium in Santa Clara. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand. Kickoff just moments away. Charles, quickly, keys to the game.
For me, it's coaching. Who prepared his team the best going into this one to give them the confidence to believe that they would win the game? That's who's going to come out of this one on top.
And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. To throw is RG3. This one swung out here to Jones. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7. At the 38-yard line.
Griffin. They'll find Jones again, complete. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play.
Anymore? Yeah, he's on that bum-ass Vikings team.
Yards to go.
Nice, Bronco 80.
Griffin. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 38. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll just get rid of it.
And that's the knowledge you gain from being in this league for a long time. He's learned the hard way when to give up and fight another down. And that's a smart move to throw it away.
Now a 2nd and 10.
18, pioneer. Go.
Throwing again, Griffin. He'll get this into the hands of Nico Collins. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 22-yard line.
First down.
Go. 18, Cowboy 80. 19, shot, Cougar 19. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Here's Griffin. Drops it to Jones in the flat. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it's 2nd down.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game. And you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Mark that as a gain of 16 to set him up 1st and goal. Jones. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal.
70 Timberwolf. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Now Griffin. And it's a Packers touchdown. Aaron Jones from a yard out. And the Packers will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Extra point from McManus is good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. Looking to put a drive together. First carry for Matt Forte. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Throw left side complete. That's Sanders. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down. Up the gut, it's Forte. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. This is 2nd and 8.
Yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Let's go now. 19, Pioneer. Go.
Now Griffin. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Throw right side, caught by Ridley. And he is down at the 48. A pickup of 4 that started at one 48-yard line and ended at the other. It's Dolphins football here as we begin the 2nd quarter. As they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. From the gun on 3rd down, Griffin. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. First target, first catch, and a first down.
Come on. Panther 60.
Now it's Griffin. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Here's Griffin. And the catch made by Johnson. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 13-yard line.
70 Rangers.
First down, Dolphins.
Here we go.
Griffin. Now he's going to step up and run. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on first down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
Here's Griffin to throw. Looking left side of he's got a man. That's Johnson. So 8 yards on the completion there. And that'll leave him with a third and just a yard. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. The Packers bringing in an extra member of the secondary here to try for the third down stop. Now it's Griffin. He'll try to pick it up himself toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Dolphins can't convert on fourth down. And this 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing on the scoreboard. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. This could end up being a pretty big drive. I mean, look, yes, it's early in this game, but they scored the touchdown. They got the stop. And now if they could get in the end zone here again, CD, they could grab an early stranglehold on this one.
Yeah, they certainly can, and that's what you're looking for. Where's the advantage? Can you gain it? Can you press it? Now for them, finishing it off, because right now it's out there for them. They've just got to go seize it.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. The second down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. The left side completion to Jones. Now he's free up the left sideline. He's to the 20. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Jones with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Packers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. McManus's point after is good. And it's now 14-0. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit. Finding Sanders on the crossing route. 23 yards, the final tally.
And a nice job by the two of them to not only connect on the pitch and the catch, but to carry over their practice work to the game field. They saw the adjustment by the defense, made an adjustment themselves, and picked up the first down.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
This defense not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
2nd and 10. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. This one caught by Ridley. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. A little risky there when you roll out of that pocket right like he did. You complete the pass, but you don't get anything out of it.
But how many times have we seen when a quarterback exits out of the pocket, they're not either left or right. The defense loses its leverage, right? There's a little chaos back there. And receivers come open. Great discipline on that play. They didn't let that happen and held it to no gain.
Griffin will throw again. Now he'll tuck this and run. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes...
Trying for Sanders, but this is intercepted. Picked off by Josh Jobe. And the Packers are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Here we go. Start. 70. Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready,
And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. A two-touchdown game, 14-0 the score as we get rolling again here in this second half. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first.
Buffalo 18. Come on. Ready.
Operating from the gun, Griffin. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. A big play there. 62 yards. And the Dolphins come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make our score 14-7. Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that momentum stays in your camp.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Operating from the gun, Griffin. He's got his possession receiver, Fred Biletnikoff. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Griffin. That's to his running back, complete. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
That's good for the Packers. First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
79 Broncos.
From the shotgun, Griffin. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
18, Panther 11. 60 Eagles. 60. Trap 60. Trap 60. Let's go.
To throw again is Griffin. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. He'll find Shaheed out to the right. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 28. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory as they've got it to the 28-yard line. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. Javon Kirsch there to get him down. Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
This time, Griffin will throw. That'll be taken in by Shaheed. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's Packer football here as they've got the lead as well to begin the 4th quarter. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4.
70 Warriors. Mustang 19. Ready.
Out of the gun, Griffin. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Nico Collins, a 9-yard touchdown ground. And the Packers have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this 4th quarter. Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, and you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Looking to put a drive together.
Come on. Set. 19-18.
Now they'll change things around before the snap.
Dragon 60.
From the gun, it's Griffin. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he gets this one to Ridley complete. A lot of work to get away and outside of the pocket, but no actual yardage there on the catch. It's 2nd down. To throw is RG3. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing again, Griffin. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And that is caught. It's Ridley. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready.
Now Griffin. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. He completes it to Ridley. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score.
Ready, break. 18 Rattler. Ready, 60 Maverick. Panther 60.
Griffin. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. And the Packers are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. All smart.
Bring them out. It's hard to yell when in your mouth. Come on. Bring them out. Hey. Bring them out. Bring them out. Hey. Bring them out. VIP coming live from the VIP. Heard the nightlife, lost life without me. Most feds in the state wanna see by me. The whole city got pissed. Heard he got 3. That other rapper got it. City on fire, so she got free. The team back now. Don't even know how to act now.
Albuquerque to Chat Town. I got the crowd yelling, bring them out, bring them out. All my hot girls yelling, bring them out, bring them out. All the dope boys yelling, bring them out, bring them out. Front the back, they yelling, bring them out, bring them out. Get with other southern rapper hooded than this. I got rich.